So, okay, before we kind of like, because we want to get into the story here, but something that like in terms of like thinking about how the business is doing like today, what are some of the like harder parts, or even some of the parts that you enjoy? Maybe you could give us a
Yeah.
little both sides of the coin of being a HubSpot solutions partner in 2024. What do people need to know about the good and the bad?
Yeah. So the good that we are experiencing now is we are working on some cool stuff with our customers. I mean, our use cases for what we're solving for is becoming a lot more advanced. And for many of our, internal team members, that is what really drives them in terms of what they're passionate about with HubSpot is finding creative solutions to complex problems and using HubSpot as that, boat to get there, if you will. As far as the, trickier side of it, I think it's the partner ecosystem is evolving and the product is evolving a lot as well, and so the solutions aren't always as turnkey as what we think they are because HubSpot's product roadmap is so aggressive, which is a great problem to have. I mean, it's the fact that HubSpot is so willing to listen to their customers and willing to change their product based on that feedback means that there's not just one way to solve for our customers. There's usually two, three, four, sometimes more, depending upon what functionality is on the horizon. So yeah, the good and the bad is, how do we solve for the customers in the most creative way possible?
Well,
Love that.
here's the $1 million question is why not Sugar CRM? Why not Zoho? I've heard of this Salesforce thing. It's pretty hot. Why HubSpot? Why the orange?
Because I think HubSpot is the most scalable. So I'm a big person that is a believe and a big roadmap person is kind of what I'm after. So when I started this, I wanted to know where I was going to end up at the end. And so for me, in every decision that I make in my personal and professional life, I want to know the probabilities of success towards getting towards that end state. And for me,
Mhm.
HubSpot is designed around scaling a business to where you want to get to. And so it's not a matter of just patching the holes in the boat if it's sinking. It's how do we guide the ship to the North Star of where we want to get to? And for me, HubSpot is the solution for that for virtually every business out there.
Nice. What? So I want to go. Let's go. We talked a little bit about where you're at today, which is obviously very successful
Topic.
HubSpot solutions partner, right? I want to go to the way, way, way back, like the very, very beginning.
Yeah.
Like, what was like? Talk to me about what was going through your head, and I'm thinking about the person listening to this that's like hasn't started yet,
Mm.
right? That's thinking about it. Maybe they're on the fence. They've interacted with HubSpot in some way, and they're in the mindset of like, I think I want to do this solutions partner thing, or I think I want to get into consulting. Like, I know I like HubSpot and I have some ideas around it and I'm smart about it. I want to go do this for other people. Like, talk to me about the moments leading up to you deciding, like, hey, I want to do this HubSpot consulting thing, right? Like, maybe, I don't know if this is like before you got on Upwork or you're already on Upwork. I know it's part of the story we're going to kind of get
Upward.
into a little bit. Yeah.
Tell
Yeah.
me more.
Yeah. So tell me about the moments leading up to like what made you go, yeah, this is what I want to do. Was it a slow burn? Was it a singular moment? Like, how'd that come to be?
For me, it was a singular moment, but I think
Okay.
it's because I wanted to dive in head first because I believed in my own ability to create something, and I knew
Uh-huh.
that I had the drive to be able to, become an expert and become one of the best in the ecosystem because that was what I was passionate about, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to get back to that end state. I wanted to figure out how do I go in the trenches and like get my hands dirty and build something. And so that was what was really attractive to me. The
Yeah.
the kind of tipping point with that was when I realized there was a partner program that was designed around helping existing and new HubSpot customers be successful with HubSpot. At that time,
Yeah.
like I was managing a pretty large HubSpot account before I was freelancing, and we didn't have a partner. And so like
Interesting.
it was all on me to optimize the account, and it was my sole responsibility.